Hello there.
Why is she still talking?
You shall not pass!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Midwest Dungeon Delvers. Tonight, we are playing our tabletop role-playing game, the Six Sword Saga, which is a homebrew game of 5e that I've been running since 2016. And this is the fifth cycle, or the fifth age of the world, and I am super excited to have all of you here with me today. Just a heads up, several of our members could not make it today, so Anaxunamoon will not be present, as well as Ardrew. But if you remember from our adventure last week, Ardrew was trapped within a book at the end, so we know where he is. Anaxunamoon can just be staring off into space for a bit during this week. Now, we're going to hope that the audio sounds a little clearer tonight, since several members are on Discord. If there is a bit of an echo on my side, I do apologize, but we are trying to do some new things to get the sound to sound just a bit crisper, just a bit better. You know, it is a learning process. We've just been playing this game off of stream for so many years, and then, you know, we wanted to share our adventures with all of you. But with that being said, it's time for us to go ahead and play our intro for the Six Sword Saga.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, the Chronicler. I am here to tell you the tale of the heroes of the Maki Vale. This is a land of the small folk, the big folk, and all in between. But this land's capital, the city of Lukil, was home to a great guild of adventurers. One such, a noble academy student named Ardrew, he, along with several adventurers, began a small quest for an individual named Link, a tabaxi of gray fur. Little did they know that this would lead to a cascade of events, taking them throughout all the corners of the world and leading to them wielding the Six Swords of Power.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Midwest Dungeon Delvers, the Six Sword Saga. Sorry about that echo just then. When last we left our adventurers, the Shade Slayers, they had just defeated one of the previous wielders of the Swords of Power, the wielder of the Blade of Death. Al, the newest member of the party, has secured this relic. Escaping from the caves of the Underdark, they have managed to find themselves back to the wagon amidst the Jade jungle. Their ideas heading into near the Troll Hills for the search of the next blade. Now, they were visited by Morthos, who told them of several things going throughout. Thank you, Wolfie. And we are having to see where the party goes, because Ardrew, the possessor of the teleportation stones, got sucked into a book last session. And that is where we left off. Shade Slayers, those who are present, you may begin to talk amongst yourselves as the rain in the Jade jungle begins to hit the canopy of your wagon as you go through the trees. Tell me, what do you contemplate, Bor? What are you thinking about in this moment?
Working on a project, actually. Working on designing some of my new gear. Working on a belt of feather falling. We'll see if that works or not.
Okay. You are attempting to design a belt of feather fall.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh.
It's a relatively common item, same with the ring of feather fall, so...
Okay. Go ahead and make a tinkering check, my good sir.
Okay, well first let me reload my character sheet as it chewed itself up for some reason. Alright.
Hello, Missy Fox. Sorry for not saying that earlier.
Tinker check. 18.
18, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful, yes. Okay.
Now let's throw a flash of genius on that and say 23.
23. I'll say you get through most of the basic designs for this. You've got the materials laid out. You've made a blueprint and even one of those molds to cut around the leather to get everything. You're setting up pretty well to get it set and done. The issue is here traveling on the wagon.
Right, yeah. No access to a forge. None of the really good tools.
Yeah.
Can't buy materials.
Yeah. Currently, you're doing as much of the preliminary work as you can. You're just hitting that wall of you still need supplies. You need magic fuel. You need residuum. All right.
Also, I'm running through the whole... I'm really stinking rich right now. What am I going to buy next, and how quickly am I going to run out of money buying materials for cool things?
Yes. Kit Nightblade. Are you
yes,
on the front of the wagon, or what seems to be in Kit's mind this morning? Ardrew is nowhere to be seen.
And just to be clear, Bor does not notice he's missing out. Does not even pay it any attention.
Okay.
Okay, so I just got off third shift, so...
Yes. The rain is pattering down this morning on the wagon canvas. Second shift watch did not wake up. They were not woken up for their second shift because first shift disappeared into the book.
Always got your head in the books, not paying attention.
Yeah. So
that means I didn't get woken up either.
That's right. So I'll ask you to make a perception check. I'll ask you to make a perception check with disadvantage. Because still being asleep early in the morning. Amidst the sound of rain in the jungle canopy. What? What'd you get, buddy?
23.
23. Absolutely phenomenal. What you find is your senses, while asleep, begin to agitate. The peaceful patter of rain does something to calm you and relax you, but there's another sound you're starting to hear over the rain. The sound of footfalls.
Okay, I'm gonna open my eyes.
It
Just
is
kind of for a second to make sure I can see anything.
it is brighter than you were expecting it to be, because you're expecting it to be still semi-dark and get woken up for your shift. The sun has started to crest over, and it's difficult in the jungle with the canopy, but you're starting to see the first flits of light break through the canopy for morning.
Okay. Now that I'm kind of looking, what else do I hear?
With the 23, the footfalls is kind of all you hear, and hushed hisses. It's like
Hushed hisses. So there's
Yeah.
there's things that I don't recognize outside.
Something is in the trees and bushes near the wagon trail here in the jungle. Is what you're hearing. You're hearing the wagon become surrounded.
Alright,
Ooh.
so I'm gonna go ahead and go into quiet mode,
Okay.
and I'm gonna get up on my feet, like into like a squat. 25 for stealth.
25 stealth.
And then I'm gonna take an inventory of who we've got inside the wagon.
Ardru is missing. Anoxuna Moon is staring off into the distance, as she has done before several times. Boar is busy working on a piece of leather. And Drook is currently turtled up in his shell.
Okay. I'm gonna tap Boar and hold my finger up for silence.
You feel a shoulder tap and a finger go to a mouth for quiet.
Could you roll against my perception check?
Yeah.
To see if I notice this. I'm rolling with disadvantage because I'm focused.
Yep.
Alright.
What did you get?
Dirty 20.
Okay, I got a 1.
Okay, I notice. Boar is clearly displeased at being disturbed. He looks up at you and sees your finger over your mouth, and he just looks at you and shakes his head like, what? And goes right back to working on his thing.
Oh no.
I smack him with the back of my hand
You get smacked upside the back
on
of
the
the
shoulder.
with the
Like,
back of the
and
hand
give him the eyes with
against the
double check.
shoulder, and like eyes stare at you, like points out around the wagon.
I'm going to check and see if I hear anything approaching.
Make a perception check. Now that he's pointed it out, it's not at disadvantage.
I'm deaf, so I don't hear anything.
What'd you get?
No, I'm deaf.
Oh yeah, you are deaf.
So-
Yeah, yeah.
So Boar listens to see if he hears anyone catching up.
You're deaf.
um,
Yeah, you
so
don't hear
now
anything.
that I'm more awake,
Boar doesn't hear anything.
might I check again for if I can get numbers and
Okay,
weight of
let me ask you
steps.
this question. Are you poking your head out of the front of the wagon?
No, not yet. Not until I can try and establish more about what I got out there.
Okay. So, make another perception. This just focusing on hearing. No disadvantage because you're awake.
It's 22.
22. Whatever is moving in the trees is moving to such a degree that it is difficult to tell the numbers of steps, because you're able to tell that whatever is stepping, there's more than just one step happening at a time. They're not able to mask it as well as they think they are. But you would say you've got probably 5 major footfalls, and then 4 attempting to hide beneath those major ones.
All right, so I'm gonna smack Boar again, and I'm gonna give him a growl, like a growl flex, and then let's point out to the back.
And
I'm
points
gonna
to
go
the
into
back
a
of the
rage.
wagon. And then Kit goes into a rage. You just see Kit start frothing
And I'm
at the
pulling out
mouth,
the dual force, and I'm going
breaks
for it.
out his axes, and busts out the back of the wagon. All right, let me go ahead and change our scenery, ladies and gentlemen. Open the jungle pass. Okay. Get rid of that. Kit Nightblade. You run out the back of the wagon, jump with your force axes. Nothing is there. And then you look around. Make a perception check.
27.
27. You see movement and what looks like the shape of a lizard man amidst those bushes over there.
All right. I'm gonna holler out and let him know, do not come any closer. I know you're out there.
Alright, you shout that. Alright. Let me go ahead and change music real quick.
I'm thinking, I'm sorry.
You're fine, you're fine. Alright. We're getting this set up. Sounds like combat's about to happen, so everyone roll initiative.
I should roll with disadvantage for being in the wagon?
Yeah.
And for being deaf as a
For being deaf.
Okay, 17.
Okay, half of the lizard men are not going to be going at an early time. And the other half got a nat 20. Al?
27.
Al got a 27. Kit, if he's... Kit? What did you get for initiative?
Somehow it's a natural 1. I don't know how that's gonna
We will
work.
say your first turn was busting out of the wagon and like looking around. That's why you ended up at last of the initiative, okay? So you technically went first. we'll call it that. And it was a establishing boundaries turn. All right. So Kit with the natural 1. Boar, what did you get?
17.
17 for Boar. All right. Let's check and see. Yes. So, the first thing that happens as you shout, "Don't come any closer." The first thing this lizard man If I can pull him. Come on, let me... No.
You can have that tree.
No, I don't want the tree. I want the... Or the rock. I want the lizard man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. This one moves forward, ignoring your command. And he begins approaching...
Man, that don't want to grab.
It takes a bit. It takes a bit to, like, pick up stuff in Dungeon Alchemist. Oh my goodness. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. Give me a second. Alright. So yeah, that one moves. This one steps out to block the wagon and the horse. And this one goes over the rocks. This one
is the rock.
This one is the rock. Yep. No, that one comes out. This one climbs over and is like technically on top of the rock. I'll put him like right there. He's like technically on top of it. Okay. So these five rush out. They all do not have weapons. None of them have weapons. The first thing that you notice, Kit, is all of these lizard men look feral. As if they're semi-hollowed.
Semi-hollowed.
You're used to fighting hollows.
And are they...
You've seen even an undead dog hollow. This looks like what if a lizard man ended up going hollow.
Okay.
That will end the lizardman's go. Up next, Al. Al, you're in the wagon.
I would like to walk out to the front of the wagon.
Okay. Front of the wagon.
I'm going to put my hands up and be like, gentlemen, I'm sure you're all loving, adoring fans, but you seem to have barred our path. I can regale you with a pleasant story if it would help assuage you all from your dastardly looking disposition.
Are you trying to dominate?
I'm
What-
trying to persuade them that I'm friendly.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
17 on the die plus 27 less 30.
30. Had they the intelligence to understand the words coming out of your mouth, it would work.
Okay.
But sadly, they do not comprehend what you are saying. They just hear noise and see meat.
Okay. Would you consider that an action or a bonus action?
I'll call that a bonus action to try and persuade.
Alright, I would like to, how far away would you say they all are?
I would say the furthest one, which would be this guy over here, roughly 40 feet.
Do I have any more movement left to get a little bit closer to everybody?
Yes. Yes, I'll say you've got 10 feet, so 2 spaces.
Alright, I'll want to get everybody within about 30 feet of me if possible.
Okay. I'll put you right there.
Okay.
That'll get this one, and this one within range, but these 2 back here are out of it.
Okay. I would like to save my action for when more of them get closer to use my fear aura.
Okay. All right. Will do. Al holds his action. Next would be Boar.
So I noticed
You're
one
here-
of my friends go through. Well, one of my allies go through the back of the wagon.
Yes, after trying to get your attention multiple times, he
No,
busts out the back of the wagon looking for enemies and then tears off running down the side.
another one hops out the front.
Yep.
So I stick my head out. I see lizard men.
You do see lizard men. You see 5. One in front of the horse. Here, I'll make the horse a wee bit smaller so it's like you're looking over him.
The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna yell out,
Kit, Al, we've got company. Why didn't you warn me?
Oh, I love that.
and then I'm going to.
Ooh, a jinx in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Catch that with Pokey Catch if that is your prerogative.
I'm going to take out the 2 lizard men in the back. Yeah, gun in each hand. Point out over the horse. Ba-blam.
Bam, bam. Boar says hello, as
Yep.
he is wont to do.
Yep. Never let it be I'm not friendly, and I don't know how to say hi. That'll be 28 and 19 to hit.
Both will hit. Their armor class is 17, everyone.
Okay. Alright, let's see here now. So, that is... That is going to be... top level catapults.
Alrighty.
And just so everybody knows, I did a little change on how the shotguns work. So instead of 3 catapults and 3 magic missiles, it's 1 catapult and 5 magic missiles. Sorry, not magic missiles, magic stones. Magic stones.
I was about to say magic missile.
Yeah.
I didn't okay that.
That's not happening yet. Okay, so that's 48. 59.
Shodan Ninja caught the jinx. Victory for Shodan Ninja.
Heck yeah.
So the one on the left, who I'm targeting first, is going to take 78 damage to the face.
Ooh, wonderful.
Or general torso area, you know. The one on the right... $76.
76 points.
Yeah,
To the
to the one on the right.
one on the right takes 76 points. This one drops. One on the left.
I already told you what that was. Now I have to look it back up and do the math.
I'm
here.
sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Thankfully, I'm using the roller here, so let's see here. That's 32, 40, 48, 59, 67, 78. 78.
Okay.
Did they both do 78?
Looks like it.
78 and 78? Okay, alright.
I guess they both hit for 78 points of damage. Yeah, you take out 2 of the lizard men instantly. That all for Boar?
Bang,
Bang.
Can I tell if they're like staring at us hungrily or if they're just starving?
Make an insight check. Typical Boar. Shoot first, ask questions later.
Well, if you have to. Only if you have to. 24.
24. You get the sense that these lizardmen are aimless. You've done enough research about lizardmen to like know they're very tribal, very territorial, but there exists this hierarchy within their society, and that stems from the worship of Krokgar and nature, right? So there's this like order in nature through that kind of sect of belief, right? All of that order is nowhere visible on any of these lizardmen. Normally you would see like tribal paints and stuff if there was an attacking warband. None of that.
Alright. I was going to try and distract him with food, but if that's the case, I'll just keep saying hi. I used up about half my movement to get where I am, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to retreat back behind the lip of the wagon.
Alright.
And basically be looking out, but not standing out there where I can get hit by any...
Yeah, you 3/4 cover behind the lip of the wagon, looking over.
Yep. And it's not like he's hungry, he's just that short.
Yeah.
Oh, and Boar is fascinated. He's looking over his guns like in between turns because they're not making any noise. They were these really loud things, but now they're like silent. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, the bang was pretty epic, but at
The
the same
kickback.
time, kickback felt like normal. Everything felt like normal. Everything seems to be working. No apparent changes, but they're like
Taudacity
muted.
in the chat, wonderful. Good to have you there. But yes,
And that's Boar.
that is Boar. All right. Up next, it will be several lizard men's turn. We've got the 5 that were swarming at you. This one pushes forward. This one comes out and pushes forward. Stop grabbing the trees. This one steps out, and with him come quite a few.
I got a whole platoon back there.
Yup. You had a scouting party, and they're on the move. Alright. Next, in the initiative order, Kit Nightblade. Kit Nightblade going right there. Here at the base.
Alright. And that's the big guy right there?
No, that's one. These are
Okay.
this is one of the replacements that came up from Boar killing 2 of them. These 3 are part of the original crew trying to get you. Whoa! And then you're not aware, like you don't have visual on the rest of the platoon, so you just see these 5 in front of you and the wagon.
Okay, I'm rushing that one on the right.
All right. Kit Nightblade charges forth the lizard man. Go ahead, attack. Force axes, rage, all that.
Why are you so tiny?
Tonight I dine on lizard soup. It says Todd Astley. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Wouldn't be more than a mouthful, was he skin and bone?
Alright. I got a 20,
Hits.
a 14, and a nitro 20.
Miss hits. So 2 hit, 1 is a nat 20. And since 2 strikes hit, you can activate one of your force abilities if you want.
May the force be with you.
Yeah, these are relics from the first age. These axes, like he's just had them on his person since the first age, which is crazy in my opinion.
Why did it roll 2? So rerolling the first one, that doubled for some reason.
Okay.
So.
Oh yeah, it's big break time. Are the sound effects still coming through for you guys? Because I've stopped being able to hear them.
No, I can't hear him anymore.
In the
Yeah. So I'm running off of stream audio.
running off of stream audio. Okay. Okay. Yep, Taudacity can't hear them either. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Why is my stream starting to bug out like that? That's upsetting.
Behind the scenes.
Okay, sorry, hold on. I'm struggling with the UI. Okay. 2 hit. And then it rolled 2.
One hit,
Okay.
one was a natural 20, one
2.
miss.
Oh. Okay, so my first hit's 14.
Your first hit is
second
14.
hit. Is 24. Peace.
24. Alright, you do 24 points of damage.
Yay, I can hear. And I
And
sound ridiculous.
I'll end my turn.
Alright, you end your turn. 24 points of damage. Nice. He's still up. Okay, two are dead. That's the end of Kit. Turn. Alright, it's gonna be the original 3. They're still alive, so they get to go, and the others, they have the lower initiative order. So this one moves forward. This one also moves forward. Al, I believe that triggers
We
your
have
held
initiative
action.
in chat.
Yes, it does. They need to make a, I believe it is a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, in long distance chat, we have someone who's doing? Or what? What's happening?
Yes, long distance chat.
I've got a...
I'm here, DM. 21 initiative.
Alright, 21 initiative from Drew.
Thunderstorm.
Alright, cool. 21 initiative from Drook. Drook is back in the game. Wonderful. Alright. Top of the initiative order. Several of these lizard men rush in. Al, I'm pretty sure...
Yep, they have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw against... 18. They fail. And they are frightened of you.
Yes.
Okay, so... Trying to move away. Trying to move away.
If they end their turn within the 30-foot radius of me, they do not get a chance to do a saving throw to end their fear.
Ooh, okay, okay. I would say that most of them are afeared. Yeah, the sound effects are still not working.
I can ask Wolfie real quick.
Like, here's the crazy thing. I know sound effects worked at the start of stream because I did them at the start of stream.
Yep.
Okay.
And it would just stop working halfway through.
Just give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. I'm actually going to hit be right back and adjust some things because I think I know what's going on. Just give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. I know, but just please. A split second.
We will get this soon.
Yes, this is going to be something that we have. And we do. We do good. Someone try a sound effect now, please. I'm imagining the cat poster with the hang in there. There it is. The sound effects work now, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I am so sorry that took a while for me to get functioning again and everything, but they here. We got it. Okay, I'm so sorry about that behind the scenes. We're back in the initiative order. 3 lizard men run away from you. The one who is right next to Shoten Ninja, he is going to turn tail and run, but as he's running, he's going to like drop to all fours and attempt to swipe out Shoten's or Kit's leg. He's rolling with disadvantage because the thing of his fear is in his sight. Nat 20 and 24 to hit.
Parkour! Extreme! Parkour! Parkour!
So 24 hit.
Yeah.
Hits.
24 does hit. You will take
Halved.
22 points of slashing damage, half to 11, as he like drops down, gets to all fours, slashes your ankles, and then tears off into the jungle. You do get an attack of opportunity, and you might be able to kill him.
29.
29 hits. Roll damage.
Ooh. Uh, 24.
24 will do it, my good sir. That one drops.
Shouldn't have showed him your back.
he sees.
ED.
Yeah. All right. Wonderful. Okay. So that ends the initiative order. Those that are feared of you, Al, they stay feared because they ended within the 30 feet.
Yes.
One that is feared is dead because Kit just killed him. Okay. Al,
Yes.
you're back up. Your turn. After Al, it'll be Drook. Drook, you are on deck.
Okay. Do I see anything beyond the 4 lizardmen, 3 or 4 lizardmen in front of me? Not sure if I can see the path further up ahead with my position in the front.
You looking for anything that might be up ahead, you said?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Is see if there's any, like, if I can. I'm not sure if I can see further ahead up the trail aside from the. I think it's 4 lizardmen in front of me.
Here,
I
let's
wasn't sure if I could see
do eyes. Yeah, it's looking like you got the 4 in front of you visually.
Okay. I would like to walk forward. To place myself within. Yeah, probably right about. Yeah, like right on their butt.
Yeah.
I'm gonna draw a life drinker out.
Okay, you pull out Life Drinker, and the first thing that the sword says is, "Will you feed me now?"
I flick the blade and I go, "Wake up! We've got killing to do." And I would like to use my action to summon a shadow spawn.
You summon a shadow spawn.
Yes, and I would like to summon the shadow spawn ahead where the other one who's not afeared of me is at. Any kind of eldritch abomination you can throw up there.
How's that?
That works. Yes.
So right there next to this one?
Yeah, right next to that.
All right.
And then we make sure that it can do a attack with like bonus, or if it's got its own.
I'll say it has its own initiative, and you can control that.
Oh, it shares my initiative count, and it takes turn immediately after mine.
All right, cool. Okay. So
Okay.
then finish your turn, and we'll go through his.
Okay, I'm going to use whenever I make it, I'm going to do the. Is it dim light or darkness around us?
I would say it's dim in the canopy. You could count it as like dim light.
Okay.
It's still early hours of the morning.
All right, so I'm going to summon it as the despair shadow spawn. So any creature other than me that starts its turn within 5 feet of the spirit has its speed reduced by 20 feet.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So if it starts its turn within 5 feet, it reduces by 20. Okay. Very, very nice.
Yep, you can see the synergy now. And then, let's see. I don't think I have any bonus actions I can do off of the top of my head. So I am going to... Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of stand there menacingly while
He's standing menacingly.
while the
Shadow
creature.
Spawn does its thing.
Yeah.
26. So Shadow Spawn does.
It is going to attack the creature that it's next to.
Okay. It slashes at the lizardman.
Yes, it's going to use the Chilling Hand attack.
How wonderful. Stand on the ground, walk over to him, thank you, game, and chill touch. Or chill hand attack.
Let's see. Alright, the first attack misses. The second attack also misses.
Ooh, both attacks miss.
Yes.
Alrighty, Drook. Drook, you're in the wagon. What are you
How far
doing?
am I from the closest enemy?
You
How
run.
far am I from the closest victim?
I'll say you've got enough movement. You've got enough movement to get on out
the
there.
closest baddie. Technically the closest baddie.
You run up there. Up to the closest evil man.
And at mid-run, I want to do a spinning double attack with my great axe.
Go for it. Dead sprint. You're gonna try and slash at this here lizard boy. That's right
Yes.
there.
I'm gonna do a double great axe attack.
Go for it.
Let me roll real quick.
Oh no, they're on the horse now. Why? Get off the horse.
The angles are all off.
They really are. There's just like a
That's gonna
lot
be-
of stuff in the jungle. But
I don't think this is gonna hit, DM. This 15 to hit.
15 does not hit, good sir.
Yeah. That's. So let me roll for the second attack. Bro, it did me dirty twice. I miss. DM, I would like to end my turn by taking my bonus action and going into my shell.
All right. You go into your shell. Extra defense is yours.
I now have an AC of 26.
Nice.
No, sorry, 28.
Very good. Boar, you are up.
Let's see here.
Mission failed. We'll
So I
get
can
them
see
next
that there
time.
are currently 4 lizardmen in front of us.
Yes, there are currently 4, but from your angle at the wagon, you might be able to see the bigger one beyond.
Let's see if I can perception check that.
Make a perception check.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You can just barely make out the movement of the larger lizard man's head over the rock right behind the Venus flytrap.
Okay, about how far away is that?
I would say that's a 90 feet.
90 feet. Okay. Well,
90 to 100.
let's try something a little risky. I'm going to take out one of the rune stones
Okay.
of Glyph of Warding,
Glyph of Warding.
and I'm going to cast Catapult on it to launch it at the guy.
Nice. Okay. You cast Catapult and you launch this Glyph of Warding towards the enemy.
Yeah.
That's a dexterity saving throw, yes?
Yeah, DC 20.
That's a 5 on the die. He does not succeed.
Give me a second to. Let's see here. All right, so he is going to take. 26 damage from that. Then the Glyph of Warding is going to trigger.
Nice.
And hit everyone in a. Oh no, sorry. Everyone in.
So you hit this guy right here with it, and everyone within a
10-foot diameter.
10
needs
foot
to
diameter.
make a DC 20 save.
Okay, I would say you're gonna get these three within the 10-foot diameter from them.
And if they succeed in the DC 20,
right? Yeah. Right there.
okay, 5d8. If they fail, half if they succeed.
Okay.
Oh, no wonder. I think so much more. A lot of freaking orders.
Stream at the same time, so I can't hear you until you catch up.
Fail, and fail.
Alright, so everybody there takes 19 points of acid.
They're all taking acid damage. Nice.
And that was a spell cast.
A Graveler has appeared in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Catch that with exclamation point pokey catch if that is your prerogative. There we go. Nice. Sorry, Graveler's a pretty important Pokemon to me, so I had to get at that. Okay, yeah, they are taking acid damage. Is that your turn, Boar?
Yeah, that was a spell, not an attack, so that's less guy.
Alrighty. Next on the initiative order is the Lizardmans. Those that are not afeared, meaning this guy. That's his movement because it's down by 20. Started next to the spare one.
Opportunity attack?
This one... Yeah, that would get an opportunity attack from your shadow spawn.
Okay, that should hit. You said armor class is 17.
Armor class is 17 for the Lizardman.
Yeah, that is a 19 on the. That is 19.
Wonderful. Yes, you hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
I wasn't prepared to hit something. I'm so bad at this. Alright, and then 19 damage altogether.
19 damage. Alrighty.
It's cold damage. I don't know if that's important.
No, that Lizardman's looking rough. I'll say that. Nice. The Graveler was caught by Corn's Demon and myself. That right there is a victory. Wonderful.
Nice.
Nice. Very nice indeed. This Lizardman in the middle is going to attack you. They're gonna move forward. Okay. Yeah, they move forward. This one turns to attack you, Al.
Which one?
The one in the middle that's not afeared of you.
I thought those 3 were afraid of me.
The one on the it was like the 2 that were afeared.
Yeah, the other one was the one in front of Connor.
That's right, and then that one ran and died.
Yeah. My bad.
You're good. You're good. That one turns, strikes at you with a 27 to hit.
Oh yes.
You take 23 points of slashing damage.
Alright.
As that lizard man, as he approaches you, he drops down to all fours like a feral animal, then leaps up forward, grabs at you with his claws, doesn't like get a good hold. He's like trying to grab and like grapple you. He's not getting a good hold on that, so he just gives up and goes for a spin tail strike, and he smacks you in the face with like the spines on the back of his tail, and so it like slashes across the face. Next, it's gonna be Kit Nightblade. Kit Nightblade, you've killed 1 lizard man. There are more.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna stow my my axes.
This is what you see when you turn and look. You have 2 visually in front of you. To the right, you're hearing more steps through the woods in the jungles.
Alright, so I am going to, once I get my axes back, I'm going to go ahead and pull out the sword.
Okay. I'm assuming you walk forward, yeah?
We fought fast last time, but this time I think you're ready for some blood.
Please. That's all I've ever asked for. Can I hear you say it one more time?
Here we go, Layla.
Yes!
Jump up on top of the rock.
Yeah, you jump up on top of the rock.
And then
you jump
just
slash.
a regular jump. Just like to get up there.
Yeah, well...
yeah, so I'm gonna do
I can't physically move
boot
you
jump.
in there. But you jump off of the rock and
like
slash one of the people. One of the lizard boys.
Yeah, so
you slash
again,
this one.
The super jump.
Yeah, I can't physically land on the rock though. Sadly, it doesn't have collision.
Yeah.
So, but I get what you're trying to get at. You jump and slash this guy. Am I right?
Alright.
My disappointment is immeasurable.
Yes.
And my day is ruined.
So 19 on the first hit with the jump.
19 hits. Go ahead, roll damage. I'll roll a couple of fall damage dice. He takes 7 points of bludgeoning on top of whatever.
I like it.
Nice.
So 15 on the first strike.
Very good. Plus the 7. Is that also
So
plus
17.
7?
So 17 plus 7.
Okay. So sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Normally I can mute myself
10.
before I sneeze, but...
Bless you, good sir.
Alright. You jumped slash, and that was one of the feared ones.
And attack 2 is... is 20 points of damage.
Wonderful.
I'd hope you don't want to mind the hit calc.
I don't mind at all. In fact, that one drops. So you
Nice.
take out that lizardman.
Okay, so with this other one that's there in front of me now.
Yeah, that one is
after
currently
I come down with the mauling strike and my. So from left to right, and to kill that guy, and then I'm gonna come into a targeted strike straight to the back of that guy's calf.
Go for it.
So 30 and 26. So that'd be disadvantage for the targeted. 26 to strike.
26 hits. Roll damage.
Ugh, oh. 13 points raw. Let me charge that. 5 points of charge.
5 points. Okay.
Yeah. I want that leg.
Right. I will say. Well, okay, you're using 5 charges.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your d6s for those, because that adds damage.
Extra 14 points.
Extra 14. Yeah, you come down, you kill one of his friends, looks at the situation, see him kind of like recover after this like cartwheel spin, tail slash to Al. You wait for him to land, and as he's coming back with the leg to land, you just bisect it right at the knee and just take it completely off. That end your turn, Kit?
I like it. It does. It does.
All right. He's still alive. He's not happy that he's lost his leg. But that ends Kit's turn. Top of the initiative order. This one that is currently afeared of Al will try and run, but that is going to activate an attack of opportunity from Druk.
Would I also get an attack of opportunity?
Yes, it would.
Okay.
So 2 attacks of opportunity. One from Druk, one from Al.
Yes, that will hit from me.
Okay?
I don't have the life drinker paper, so I'm not exactly sure.
I can't do attacks of opportunity in my shell. Sorry, guys.
Oh, okay. Okay, it's all good.
I assume it's a longsword?
It is. It is a
Okay,
longsword. So,
8, I
yeah.
believe.
Yeah. Unless you're versatiling it with 2-hand.
Nope.
Okay.
One hand for spells.
There you go.
Where is it? D8. There we go. Alright, so 3 on the die. I don't know what its bonus is for it being magical.
It's a +2 weapon.
So that's 5, and then I would like to put, you know what, I'm gonna follow Kit's suit. I'm gonna put 5 charges into attacking this thing that's running away.
Roll an additional 5d6s.
5d6s.
Yeah. If you're using the power strike function of the sword, you are expending part of your daily charges to add additional damage. Those daily charges can also be used to cast spells depending on the element of the sword. I will have to get you that life drinker paper the next time you're physically present.
Yeah. So 5 and 18 is 23. And I'm going to go ahead and also pump a first level smite
Into it.
onto it as well.
Go for it.
And it's undead?
It is technically undead.
So that is another 8 and 7, so... my math is broken. 38 points of damage?
Noise. You slash with Life Drinker, and there's this pull that you feel from the sword as it connects, but sadly, it can't suck life from undeath, right? So you don't get any health regen from the strike, but you do, pump some shadow damage into it, and a smite. He's looking rough. He's looking really rough.
Alright. That is my attack of opportunity.
Alright, and Droop could not because he was in his shell. The other one that has nat 20 speed is dead. So, that is it for the speedy boy lizardmans. Up next, Al, your actual turn. Droop, you're on deck. It goes Al, Shadow, Spawn, and then Droop.
The one in front of me, what's it look like?
Currently the one in front of you he looking rough. He's missing a leg.
Alright, I will strike down with vengeance and furious anger.
Go for it. Slash at him. A lily
That
pop.
does hit. That's an 18 on the die.
Beautiful. I don't know what a lily pup is. I'll put that in my Pokédex.
Oh, actually, my bad. I forgot to add another 5 to that damage for the other one.
Okay.
I forgot to add my dexterity modifier.
No, you're good. You're good.
My bad. So that is 10 for the one in front of me for my first attack.
Okay.
Is he still up?
No.
Okay.
He had dropped to the ground because missing a leg, and was about to spin on the stump and claw at Kit, but as he turns to spin on Kit, you just take off his head.
Yeah, I just gotta put my foot on, like I'm walking over him and put the foot on him, pull him through the chest, and then just walk up to the next one.
Beautiful.
And then I'm gonna strike him as well.
The one afeared of you, or the one that's walking towards you?
The one afeared of me.
Okay, you strike the one afeared.
That is a... Yeah, that hits. That's 22 on the die. Or 22 altogether, my bad.
Okay.
And then... $19 damage.
19. Yeah. This one drops.
Okay. That one I kind of as I step over the one that I just killed, I just flick the sword hand out and just pop off the head.
Nice.
And then I look at the one in front of me. It's a shame that you have to die. And I'm going to end my turn.
Wonderful. Shadow Spawn's turn.
Yep.
Shadow Spawn is going to, I assume, close the distance and kill this thing?
Nope. Shadow Spawn's going to turn around and go towards the big group of enemies.
Ah.
Do I see the big one?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah? Okay.
Oh yeah, it rounded the corner, and now that you like step forward and have cleared out a couple, you see this massive-looking undead lizard man that is leading a small squad of about like 5 or 6.
I look at it and go, that one's mine. And then I have my Shadow Spawn use its ability, which is Dreadful Scream, as he gets right up in the face of all of them.
All right.
They have to make a Wisdom saving throw of try and beat an 18, or be frightened of the Shadow Spawn.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Everybody within, or all the enemies within 30 feet.
All the ones on screen.
Oh no, each creature within 30 feet. My bad. I assume that's enemies, because it is friendly towards everyone.
I'll say it's out of range from all of you guys. It's more than 30 feet.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it's
Taudacity, thank you for the hydrate. Rolling. The head lizardman is going to succeed with a 25. All the others fail.
Be gone, little ones.
So, on their turn, they will use their movement to run from that thing.
Yep.
Is that the end of Shadow Spawns?
Yes, because that is his action.
Full action. All right, Drook.
Alright, so here's the deal. DM, I have a thing I want to try. First, I need to ask you if I can do it. Second,
Okay.
I need to make sure that there's somebody that can assist. And third, it depends on how close I am to the large group of enemies. So first off, if I could have a party member toss me at the large group of enemies, somewhere in the middle of them, while I'm in my shell, by my tail, that would be most conducive to my plan. Secondly, DM, you've let me do it before, but I wanted to ask again, are you cool if I use my breath weapon and do spinning Koopa Trooper of lightning in the middle of the crowd of baddies?
Yes. I don't mind if someone is throwing you in a spinning trajectory, you to breathe your breath weapon and get a spin attack out of that. I don't mind.
Sweet. Thank you, DM. So I'm going to defer my turn until either Kit Nightblade or Chronos. What's your character's name? I'm sorry again.
Al.
Chronos. Al. Or Al can assist by tossing me asunder into the abyss of the enemy.
Also, is that Nah Seal?
Yeah. So let me know. I'll defer my turn until I can do that.
Okay.
If either of you want to do that for me. Looks like Kit said he's got this. So.
Yeah. Drook holds his turn until a party member tosses him to the crowd. Are you gonna let anyone know? Are you gonna shout that out, Drook?
Actually, that is actually a great point, DM. I shout that out. Somebody throw me into the abyss of the enemy.
Wonderful. That'll help you get your dreams accomplished. Very, very much.
Good.
Boar, you're next. After that is some lizardmen, and then Kit is up.
Sorry, reading over what this can do. Okay, alright.
Kit over there with with Anduil. Anduil from from the Lord of the Rings over there.
I'm gonna hop out, walk over to Drook,
Okay.
Tap him and use my Ring of Enhance ability, which is a bonus action,
Okay.
to cast...
You get up on Druk, and you cast.
Cat's Grace. Advantage on dexterity checks and doesn't take damage from 20 feet. So that when he gets thrown,
He won't take fall damage.
Exactly.
And he has advantage on
dexterity.
Dexterity thing.
Yes. Now I've got concentration on that. As long as I don't lose that, you got that boost for the next hour.
DM, that actually puts me at normal dexterity because I am at disadvantage on dexterity while in my shell. So thank you very much for giving me
that
a fighting.
Works out. Yes, it does. Absolutely phenomenal. Now,
that was a bonus action.
That was your bonus action. What else?
I'm gonna walk closer, as close to the group as I can get. Big group enemies. I'm gonna ignore that guy.
That's about as far as you can get with your movement. Getting to Druk and then a couple of steps ahead of him.
I'm gonna target that one that's all the way off to the right. I put away both my guns.
Okay.
And then stretch out both my hands. On the back of each hand, a gem appears as my lightning launchers that I have never used.
Yeah.
Hit them both, and whichever one looks the healthiest is going to take 2d6. The other one is going to take 1d6 if I hit.
All right. Lightning launcher.
All right. Okay. Well, that's a 1 for the one who was going to take 1d6.
A nat 1?
Nat 1.
So, yeah, that glove malfunctions and explodes. So you will take the damage of the strike on your hand.
Alright, 7 points.
You take 7 points of lightning damage, and your hand starts, like, seizing up on you.
That was my left hand.
Left hand.
Yeah. Right hand. Oh, you have got to be...
Another one?
That was another nat 1. And this is why I don't use the lightning launchers.
Yep, this is why they haven't been field tested, and now...
My disappointment.
Okay,
is
18
immeasurable.
points lightning damage.
And my day is ruined.
That could have been really epic.
That was perfect timing, Todd
My
Aspeny.
D20. My D20 wants me dead. And I'm gonna say that basically shocks me enough that it knocks me prone, and I'm lying on the ground, self-tased at this point.
Yeah, full seizing. Go ahead and make a concentration check to maintain concentration on...
Alright.
The total damage from both strikes was?
Yeah, it was,
7 was the first.
25.
25 total?
Yeah.
So then, you have to beat a 12.
DC 12.
Right. DC 12.
As long as I roll a 5 or above on the die that just rolled 2 nat 1s for me, we'll see.
We'll see.
That's a 10. We're good. It's 15. We're clear.
We're clear. There it is. As you're being tased, you're like, keep focusing! All right.
You know, it always happens like this. I try and do something cool, and I end up almost falling into a moat full of lava. You know, it's just...
The one time that you try and do like stuff outside of your wheelhouse. By the way, his wheelhouse is I walk in and my form of saying hello, they die.
I believe in short conversations.
All right. Up next, it's gonna be.
If any.
So what?
If any conversation at all.
Yeah, if any. Yep.
Yeah, if any conversation.
This one, not afeared, is going to attack the shadow spawn. 28 to hit.
Oh yeah.
taking 65 points of damage.
65?
65.
Oh, yeah, he's gone.
The shadow spawn dissipates?
Yep.
Oh. No, why are you conjoined? Get out of there.
Together they shall go.
Shadow Spawn was trying to possess him.
I know, right? The shadow spawn was trying.
I want to live.
I want it so bad. No.
It was a death bond.
So the fear dissipates, and he moves forward. His movement. They move. Their movement. Put him right there. Okay. This one that's in front of Al will attempt to attack Al. And he rolled a 2, so he misses. That ends their go of things. Kit Nightblade.
Alright. I'll reach down and grab Druk. Do you carry momentum with a Misty Step?
Are you going to attempt that and find out if that works?
Yes.
Nothing in that 20 can't solve.
Alright. Denalid has run ahead and turned the corner in the dungeon. They are lost to us. For now.
Oh, I also need to make mention of something.
Yes.
All undead within 10 feet of me get a bonus to their damage rolls of 5.
Understood.
Enemies included.
Understood. Okay. So yeah, you are going to try and Misty Step? So you pick up Druk.
If I can redirect momentum and carry it, then yes.
Are you going to attempt it and
So I guess
find
I'm gonna
out?
go for an evolution of technique. Yes.
So tell me
I'm gonna reach back. I'm gonna grab Juke or Druk, and I'm gonna jump into the air as hard as I can.
You jump.
And as soon as I jump, I'm gonna Misty Step, like from behind, and I'm gonna carry my momentum straight forward, and I'm gonna launch Druk into the big guy, and I'm gonna swipe into the guy right in front of us.
All right.
Hey, big guy, heads up.
Roll a d20 to throw Druk after the Misty Step.
Nothing expresses your displeasure at a guy like throwing your teammate at his face.
Right?
Toss the dwarf.
I cannot jump the distance, you have to toss it.
That never happened. Dwarves do not get thrown. Never. It's a myth.
It's a myth. You throw an 8.
Is this an athletics check or?
I just asked you to roll a d20 after the Misty Step.
Yeah,
Luck
8.
That.
8.
Luck that.
Oh,
Okay.
Al is lucking that.
Okay.
So roll again.
Uh, 15 on the die.
15 on the die. You toss Drook into the mound of lizardmen bodies. Drook, this triggers your held action. Are you there, Drook?
You're muted if you are.
Yes, sorry, I had to get to the application. I've already rolled damage and to hit, so it's 32 to hit.
That hits.
For that action. I then, with the momentum of the spin from the toss, I then am spinning and use my breath weapon, and the damage was 51 for everybody in there who does not make a what's the saving throw? That was a dex saving throw of 17 or more.
They all fail.
Sweet. So they all get 52 points. 52 points of damage, lightning damage.
The ones hit by the glyph of warding prior die. The big guy tanks the hit and is still up. These ones, after you do like your corkscrew spin in the middle of all of them, they're not happy, but they're alive, barely.
Okay. Sounds good.
That ends Droop's held action. Kit, you then finish the trajectory of your jump, slashing at this one, right?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead. Roll to attack.
Yes. Yeah, so that's a natural one on that strike.
Ooh. Make a dexterity saving throw. With disadvantage because of the 1.
$29 and 20.
Okay. You manage to, like, cat-like reflex, slash the ground and, like, spin your whole body and then land. If you hadn't have done that, you would have broken your leg.
Yeah, he has 2.
From the drop.
Not bad for a first try.
Yep. Just and lands. Okay, that ends your turn, right, Kit? The toss of Drook and the slash.
Yes.
Wonderful. Top of the initiative order, all of the lizard men who went at natural 20 are dead. Al, you are up.
Alright, the lizard man. Oh, no. I'm gonna look at the big guy.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, you look like a man of action. I could use one of you on my team. I am going to dominate.
DC of?
Hold on, let me pull up.
What's your spellcasting DC?
It's 18.
Okay.
I'm not sure if the book does it differently, because...
Does it add...
just give me one moment.
To that bonus? Before I roll these numbers...
Sorry, pulling it up.
Got some ASMR there.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little bit of dice roll.
DC 18. Book is DC 18.
He fails. He rolled a 16.
Okay. You're mine.
With this, like, domination comes this connection. Your character has only, like, dominated one other thing in the simulation, and you have, like, decimated it instantly. So there was no time for, like, a connection to form.
Yes.
This thing's mind is so animalistic, and it's hollowed so many times that it's just pure raw instinct flowing into your brain.
Okay.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as well.
Luck that. That's better. Wisdom saving throw, you said?
Yes.
So that is... Hold on. So that's 21. 5 is 26.
Okay. You succeed. Me and you will talk about that later at another point in time. But you succeed, and that lizard man is now friendly.
Yes.
So I will put him to turn around on his allies. That end your turn, Al?
Yes.
Alright. That ends your turn. Drook, you're up, because the shadow spawn is gone.
Alrighty, then I'm gonna go ahead and another spinny breath weapon. I'll roll the damage. I'll roll the attack right now.
Spinny breath weapon while in his shell.
$22 to hit.
22 hits.
Sweet, let me roll damage.
They'll take full damage of the breath weapon.
Six, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 44, 45. 45 to hit. And they gotta make that saving throw. Oh, you already said they took it. So
Yeah,
full 45 to hit.
Alright. Those two drop.
And that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna stay there, protected in my shell. And I think that's all I can use my breath weapon without a long rest. So
yes. Correct.
That's it for today. With those attacks, I'll have to. Actually, I'm gonna sit in my shell and, well, technically, DM. Can I take a? No, it would be a long rest, so I can't do that. But I guess I'll use my second action to come out of my shell. Wait. Never mind. I'm gonna stay in my shell for protection. Because how many big baddies? How many are? Can I do a perception check from in my shell to see which ones, how much risk I am if I come out of my shell?
All right, make a perception check.
So wait, thank you, DM. Let me go ahead and do that. DM, here we go. Roll. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24.
24. In terms of immediate danger, there is the big guy, but he seems to be moving away from you, which is strange. Normally, whenever you hit something, it gets pretty mad and hits you back. But but you hear those footsteps moving away.
Okay.
And further in the jungle, you're hearing footsteps, but it's quite some distance.
Okay. DM, then I'm going to use my second action to come out of my shell.
Okay.
And that's all I can do, but I want to take a defensive stance with my great axe.
All right. You come out of the shell and take your defensive stance with the great axe. Wonderful. Boar.
I can make 2 attacks per attack as long as the 2 weapons are light, right? 1 in each hand.
If you have 2 weapon fighting, yes. Dual wielding or whatever that feat is.
Okay. All right.
Otherwise, it would be like action and then technically using your bonus action to strike twice. That's how most people do it, unless they take the feat, and then it's like bop, 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 bop.
But you can... So that would be 3 total attacks, which is the 2 main attacks and then the bonus action attack, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And is there any disadvantage or anything like that on the bonus action attack? You don't add your ability modifier to it, right?
Each attack gets its attack bonus in my
Okay.
world. That's... I run it weird.
No, that's fine.
I do not do rules as written. Rule of cool, always.
That works. Let me check how this works. Okay, all right. Boar is unhappy.
Yes.
He has just been
tased by himself.
Tased twice.
Yes.
By his own arm. So he's going to stand up from the ground where he was lying twitching.
Yep.
He's going to look at the lizard man. He's going to reach and he's going to pull out a hand axe.
Yeah.
And a crossbow.
Nice.
And he's going to use his main attack to throw the hand axe right at the lizard's head.
Okay.
That's going to be... Where is it? There we go. 16 to hit, so no go.
Goes right past his head.
When it goes past him, Boar makes a gesture, and the axe just appears immediately right back in his hand.
Nice.
Returning weapon. Wham! Right back. Try again. I'm going to try the die that betrayed me. 18. That's 28 to hit.
There you go. That hits.
So he takes 7 damage to the head as my axe gets embedded in his face. It disappears again, and then left hand crossbow, bonus action, right in the place where the axe was. And that is going to be 28 again.
28. Nice. You take out this small lizardman. He is no more.
And Boar's gonna straighten himself out and be like, not that hard. Put his weapons away and walk away to start fixing his gauntlets.
All right. With that being said, you guys start hearing the rustling in the brush, but nothing is currently attacking you. Kit Nightblade, you would technically be up next in the initiative.
So I don't know what it is. Let me double check on that, see if I can figure it out. 17%.
17 perception. Okay. From the looks of things, all seems to be clear. You hear rustling and different sounds further in the jungles, away from the path. Over here, you're seeing what looks like small stone structures past where the lizard man is, and then the trail continues for the wagon path further down straight ahead. What would you like
I need
to
to
do?
figure out what the bushes is.
These ones? What, the Venus flytraps?
Right? Is that what's making the noise?
What noise?
Is that the rustling in the bushes that you're talking about?
No.
Does that noise direction match?
It's further deeper into the jungles. When I say rustling, I'm talking like animal sounds.
You can just move the camera a little bit. Stare right at that lizard man's shorts.
Okay.
Look.
There we go. That's better. Just a bad angle is all.
Yeah, just right at the lizardman crotch.
Yeah.
Sorry, everyone.
Happens all the time.
I need to find Ardrew.
Ardrew was nowhere to be found.
So I'm gonna look up and scan the trees.
No signs of Ardrew.
Boar was using the book as a stand to hold tools and pieces. So it's covered by all sorts of stuff. Nobody can see it.
Love that. Love that. What's this flat surface in the wagon? Throw the stuff on it.
Artificer Rule 101, if it is a flat, empty surface, it is being wasted. Fill it with stuff.
Yeah, no signs of Ardrew. That all you gonna do?
Looks like it.
Alright, that's gonna end combat for right now, everyone.
Yeah.
You guys hopping back in the wagon?
Boar's gonna walk around the back of the wagon. As I remember, one of our allies charged through the back of the wagon.
He jumped out the back and
okay. He's checking for damage.
There's like a little splintered wood where his foot may have caught the back end of the wagon as he bust out, but other than that, it's fine.
Kids, get over here.
Do you go
what
over
do you
there?
want?
Look at what you did to the wagon.
Okay.
Do you remember what we had to
I'm
do
sorry,
to
man.
keep this wagon together after we ended up back in the kill?
Look, sorry.
In the abyss.
Kit steps back, rubs his hands together. I cast Mend on the wagon.
And he casts Mend. And the wagon gets mended.
Boar's gonna smack your knee with a hammer lightly.
Don't get cocky.
Climb into the wagon.
Climbs into the wagon. Nice. Kit, are you in? You get in?
No, I'm gonna hang out outside for a while.
Okay. Al, what are you doing with your lizardman companion?
So he's undead, mostly.
Yes. Now that they're not like scampering through the woods and stuff, you're noticing like sections of like bones showing, the skin torn in certain locations. Some of the form looks emaciated.
Do I know of any way to restore it back to its natural state?
The only way that you're aware to restore something lost like this is to give it a piece of something else to replace it.
I look at all the bodies around and I go, well, let's give it all of these.
Do you investigate the bodies?
Yeah.
You find amidst the corpses, you find 6 shards of a soul crystal.
I remember these. Refresh Al's memory on this.
10 soul shards will equal a soul crystal. A soul crystal can be shattered to restore 1 sanity. This thing looks like if it died twice more, it would be a full hollow, and no restorations would help it.
I will instruct my new companion to join the others in the wagon, but sit at the back.
Is the response you get.
When it tries to climb in because of how big it is, Boar's gonna walk over to it with a rope of reduce.
Yeah.
Tie it around his neck so that he cuts down a size.
There you go.
Oh, jeez. Around its neck?
Well, yeah, we need something.
Where else am I gonna tie it?
With.
Around its tail? On its arm like
waist.
a bracelet?
Al supports the neck.
Like a belt?
Of course Al would support the neck.
We choose neck for different reasons.
I'm just imagining...
Yeah, I know what you're imagining. That's not hard. No, the basic idea is he can lose an arm or a leg in battle. If he loses his neck in the battle, we got more problems than losing the rope.
You're right.
Yes.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay, Drook, you get back to the wagon? With everyone? I'm assuming so.
I believe so.
Aye, aye, Captain. Yes.
Right.
I go back to the wagon
Hey.
with the group, and I will go ahead and regroup with them.
Nice.
And while I'm going, I will give both Kit Nightblade and Boar a high five with high five / like the roundabout butt slap.
Okay.
As a thank you for the assist.
All right.
As a good game.
As it goes, you still got advantage for the next 45 minutes. So,
Especially now
use
that I'm
your
outside of
dexterity
my
well.
show, I definitely have it.
Yeah. Train your juggling.
Kit, are you getting in the wagon now, or still hanging beside it?
I'm gonna walk alongside of it for about 30 minutes or so.
All right. Will you guys continue the journey through the Jade jungle, unhindered by the lizard folk, with one new unwilling ally, shall we say? We'll put it that way. Okay. And that is where we're going to end our session for today. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in to Midwest Dungeon Delvers. We may be back here in just a few moments with some Remnant 2 featuring Toddacity.
No! No!
Oh, Toddacity, say it ain't so. I know. Next week, we will return, hopefully, with more allies, and it should be our Christmas special. Next week, we do our Christmas-themed one-shot that I run every year. It's kind of got its own separate storyline that's going alongside the main campaign. So I hope all of you guys are entertained by all of the shenanigans the party will get up to in that session next week. The big prize, however, is if they succeed in the one-shot, they get to ask Santa for an item that they get to carry over into the main game.
Stop the cap.
I'm not lying. It's the truth. But I will say this. We'll see. Last time, they just talked their way through the whole session.
Last time.
So, we'll see what happens this year. Alright, everyone. Thank you so much. We'll see you all next week. And this weekend with our variety streams. Please come back and hang out with all of us as we play through all sorts of crazy games. But more than likely, we're going to end the night, each night this weekend, with some Project Zomboid. But thank you all so much. We'll see you next week. We'll end with our intro again, like we do every week.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, the Chronicler. I am here to tell you the tale of the heroes of the Maki Vale. This is a land of the small folk, the big folk, and all in between. But this land's capital, the city of Lukil, was home to a great guild of adventurers. One such, a noble academy student named Ardru, he, along with several adventurers, began a small quest for an individual named Link, a tabaxi of gray fur. Little did they know that this would lead to a cascade of events, taking them throughout all the corners of the world and leading to them wielding the 6 swords of power.